Hey guys, it's Maggie, and today we're going to be doing a video talking about my life and celebrating 10,000 subscribers. And before this video gets started, I just want to caution some of you if you have an allergy towards me. If the sight of my face makes you want to gag, I wouldn't watch this video. Just save yourself the hate comments below. If you don't like the way I look or you don't like me at all, that's fine. You can have your opinion, but all you have to do is not watch the video. I don't know why you would put yourself through that much torture if you don't like me. Anyway, for the majority of you guys who actually like my content and are excited for this video, let's get started. So I just want to take a second to thank you guys so much. I know some of you guys have been here since day one, and some of you subscribed yesterday or even today or 1 second ago, and I love you guys all the same. I really appreciate all of you guys for being here on this journey for me, and there's so much that I have planned for you guys. I am having financial issues, but I am sorting through them. A lot of you guys have donated money, and I really appreciate it. If you do want to donate, you don't have to, but if you want to donate $1, $10, whatever, I have a donation link in my description if you feel like it, but of course you don't have to. And if you're struggling financially like me, I encourage you not to donate because I don't want to take money away from you guys if you really need it, because I definitely understand that. So, I am not going to be ending this channel first and foremost. It's going to stay up. I'm going to be making more videos, but I probably won't be playing as much as I have been. Probably cut it in half. Obviously I don't have a job currently, but I am looking, and there are certain stores that I am I don't want to say excited, but I kind of am excited to work at, because they share things that I enjoy doing. So with that out of the way, the point of this video is to be speaking about my life. And like I said, there are going to be pictures of me and everything in there, so you guys can have a visual or whatever, and yeah. So, as you guys know, I'm 18, and so that means I was born in 1999, which does not mean I'm a 90s baby. I don't make 90s baby jokes, so don't shit on me. I basically am a 2000s baby because I grew up in that era, but yeah, like, I'm not old at all. I might be older than a lot of you guys, but there are certainly people that watch my videos that are older than me, but that's fine too. Like, I don't care. But yeah, my childhood was it was nice, from what I can remember. I lived in a different house than I do now, and we lived in it for a while. It was a really nice house. My elementary school was right next to me, but I was only in that one for like 6 months. But I could also walk down to like the ice cream shop with my dad, and we used to do that a lot. But I think we moved out of that house when I was like 6, like a few months after I started kindergarten. And a little tidbit is I planted a tree or something with my dad in that front yard, and I named it Daisy, even though it was not a daisy. It didn't have anything to do with daisies, but it was a nice tree. And for years because I still live near that house, I used to drive by it, and I used to see it all the time, and they actually tore it down. Not the house, but the tree. They took it down kind of recently, and that hurt my feelings, but you know, it's nice it was nice for a while to just drive by and be like, oh, that's my house. So yeah, I moved into a new house when I was, like I said, starting kindergarten, and I've lived in this house ever since. It's not as nice as the one that we used to have. To be honest, I prefer our old house over this one because it was really nice. And I don't know, there are memories with this house and that house, but I don't know. I guess I associate happier memories with the old house, but I've lived here since I was like 6, so yeah. I grew up here in Richmond, Virginia for my entire life. I have so many memories, so many stories that I have. I'm not going to get into a lot right now. I'm just trying to tell you guys my life. And yeah, I had elementary school here. My brother went to the same elementary school, my younger brother, not my older one. And my younger brother and I went to the same, not at the same time, but we both went to the same middle school, and he's starting high school and I just finished high school. So yeah, basically during my life, my dad, some of you may know, he is a drug addict, and a lot has been going on recently, but things have been going on for years. My parents don't get along at all, and to be honest, the only reason that he's still in my life and in this house is because my mom doesn't want, not really me, I guess, but my younger brother to grow up without a father. She does not want that for him because my mom lost her father when she was very young. So she doesn't want that to happen to us. She doesn't want us to lose our father. And I completely understand, but it is putting her through a lot of stress. So it's very messy right now. It's kind of always been messy, but I'm only getting into that age where I realize what is going on and what has been going on for a while. I have kind of a small family. I live with my dad and my 2 brothers and my mom. My younger brother is 14. He's about to be 15 in October, and my older brother is 26, about to be 27 in December. And I live with all of them. I have 2 uncles. One of them is gay and is engaged to their partner, and I'm very happy for them. And my other uncle, him and his girlfriend have been together for years, and they just got engaged like a month ago. So very happy for them too. I have a couple cousins. The 2 uncles that I spoke about is my mom's side. My dad's side, I only have an aunt and my grandma, but I really don't see them that much except for occasionally Thanksgiving and Christmas. My mom's mom, my other grandma, I was extremely close with her my entire life. When I was younger, I used to go and sleep over at her house. It was just me and her and my grandpa, and I would just chill with them. We would play Mario games. My grandma and my mom are both huge Mario fans. They loved it. My grandma had a Nintendo 64 that I used to play on a lot, and yeah, I had a GameCube, and you know, it was always Mario in my household. Even when the Wii came out, my mom was still playing the new Super Mario Bros. Or something. And obviously my grandma was the one that introduced Mario to the entire family. I think she was probably more interested in the video games than her kids were. But she was honestly my best friend. I could tell her anything. She was always there for me. She always supported everything I did. When I was in middle school and high school, I was in choir and I was in the select choir in both schools because I sing a lot and I was very passionate about it. And even though a lot of my family did not come to my concerts, she and my mom were always there for me. And unfortunately, my grandma did pass away in March of 2016, so it's been a little bit over a year, and it's been very, very, very hard for me. I miss her every single day of my life, and I will never forget her. She'll always be in the back of my mind in every decision that I ever make. And I know a lot of you guys can relate when you lose a loved one, whether it's family or a friend, um, that you are always with, and I'm very sorry that it's the truth that a lot of people go through stuff like that. Um, it's a very hard thing to go through, and yeah, I miss her so much. My grandma was also a huge animal lover, and that did transfer over to my family. Currently, I have 2 dogs and 3 cats. I recently got a new kitten named Naomi that's currently laying on my PlayStation because it's warm. And I have 2 other cats. Their names are Sammy and Ellie. Ellie had a sister named Pandora, but she ran away a couple months ago. I don't know where or why. She was a house cat her entire life. She was a scaredy cat. She was so shy and scared of everyone. I don't know why she could have left. It just seems fishy to me. But I also had another cat. Sam had a sister named Sally that passed away. I think it was about to be a year ago, like last summer, around like August or September. And I had a lot of other animals. My 2 dogs I have right now, I have a bull mastiff named Baby, and she is like the biggest dog ever. She's so huge, but she is so loving. Baby fits her well as a name. And I have another dog named Bandit, who is an Australian cattle dog, and he is just adorable. He loves to play. He's so sweet. If anybody's fighting, like my family, like especially my brother and me, like we'll hit each other, like we'll pretend to hit each other, and like whoever gets hit, like if I hit my brother, he'll be like, ow, and my dog will come in barking at me like, don't hit him, and vice versa. It'll happen if he does the same thing to me. And he's just such a sweet dog. All of our animals are just so loving, and I don't know if it's because we got lucky or just because we're just so loving to our animals, that it just transfers over, and they know that they can trust us and they feel safe around us. And that's definitely something that my grandma had, and she absolutely loved animals. If she saw one on like the side of the street or something, she would not leave it. She loved animals to death, not just dogs and cats, but she loved all animals. And that's one of the things that I adored about her. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I see myself in her, and I'm just trying to be a better person, especially now that I am a young woman. Still growing up, but I am trying to be a good person and be loving and caring and try to help as many people as I can, whether it's an animal or a person or whatever. So yeah, that's a majority of my life. Like I said, I recently finished high school. I'm taking about a year off. I'm going to start college next spring. I recently got a lot of stuff together, so I'm going to be applying soon. Hopefully I do get accepted. I'm going to major in psychology because I want to be a therapist. I've had depression for multiple years, and I've only recently been prescribed medication, and I think it was around a year ago that I actually started to get prescribed medication to help not only my depression, but I have other illnesses along with it. Some other things, I've always been kind of a bigger girl. Uh, even when I was, something that I've noticed is that, like, especially when I was younger, when I was in elementary school and middle school, I would think that I was big, but I wasn't. I was just bigger than other people. Like, I was bigger than the average in my school, like, around me, in my surroundings. Everybody was, like, really, really skinny, and I thought just because I weighed a little bit more that I was automatically, like, humongous and fat and whatever. And I didn't really get bullied for it in elementary school, but in middle school I did get bullied a lot. I really didn't have any friends. And I did get bullied a lot, especially in gym. And something that I remember, especially I guess it was in 8th grade, is that I would always skip gym. And not because I was lazy and I didn't want to work out, but it was just because whenever I did, everybody would stare at me and laugh. And I know it seems like I was making it up in my head, like I was forcing myself to believe that, but I swear people would laugh at me. They would be like, "Ooh, look at you, Maggie," or whatever. They would just make comments and stuff, and it hurt me a lot, and it tore down my self-esteem, and I missed a lot of school. And I would come to PE with a note saying that I like sprained my ankle, and I didn't. Or I would purposely wear the wrong shoes on gym day, so I couldn't compete or whatever, and I would get like detention and stuff like that, and I didn't care because I hated being bullied. I would rather be by myself than be around people who didn't like me or care about me. So yeah, and I remember one time she told me that like I don't she said something like I miss so much school and I miss so much gym and I don't participate enough. And I think that it's bad now where like I run 1 lap a day or whatever, but in high school I'm gonna have to run like a mile a day. And I was like, oh, whoa, I was like so scared. And then when I got to high school, it was like the complete opposite. Like my middle school was so strict on it too. Like if you even started walking, they would like yell at you. And it was just so stupid, cause like what? Like chill out. But in high school, like they didn't even care. They would let you walk a lap as long as you did the lap. You did the lap, like. And they let you like pick whatever sport you wanted to do and play with your friends or whatever. And in middle school, like they would not let you talk. They would tell you to shut up and whatever. And so the teacher was basically scaring me. And now that I think about it, like it's just pathetic. Like what is wrong with you? Yeah, I did not like that teacher at all. She was so rude to me. But yeah, that's just something that I remember. Some other, yeah, like I was saying, like I was very self-conscious about the way I looked. I still am kind of, but I'm fine with the way I look. Occasionally I get upset, but I am overall, I mean, I'm fine with the way I am, physically and mentally. I'm proud of myself for what I've done in my life so far. And I just want you guys to know that you can think like that too. Because to be honest, the only person's opinion that matters should be your own. And the only person that should shape your own opinion is yourself. And living your life being ashamed of the way you are, or how you look, or how you act, or where you are, it's not going to make you happy. You just have to be grateful for what you have and who you are. Because it's corny, but there is only one you in this world. And I think about that a lot. And there are people who love you and who will love you later in your life. And honestly, being confident, you don't have to walk around and be like confident and slam it in everybody's face. But I mean, even not hating yourself is fine. You don't have to be overly confident and, you know, be like a supermodel everywhere you go. Like, no one's asking you to do that. I just want you guys to love yourself. And if there's anything I want you guys to take out of this video, it's that I want you guys to love yourself. I know that a lot of you guys probably don't feel good about yourselves. A lot of you guys have talked about getting bullied online and in school, and sometimes even by your own family. And I'm telling you right now, I am always here for you guys. If you ever need anything, DM me on PlayStation, on Instagram, on my Kick. I will respond. It might take a while because I do get a lot of messages, but if you are having some trouble wherever you are and whatever you're doing, no matter how old you are, I will be there. If you feel like you have nobody else to go to, I will be there for you, and I want you guys to remember that. I have recently started to delete hate comments and block the people who put them, especially if they're hating on my subscribers. I do not accept that. Feel free to have your own opinion about me, but if you start attacking my subscribers for their opinions, it's pathetic. And I hate it. And they insult a lot of my subs, so I just block people. They can't comment anymore. If they want to make another account, go ahead. I'll block that one too. I don't care, because I want this channel to be a safe space for you guys. And I know a lot of people say that, but I mean it. Like, I put effort into making this place safe for all of you. I want you to be able to share your opinions, and I don't want, if there's any hate comments and I know it's coming from a subscriber that likes me, I'll just delete it and I won't block them. But I just want you guys to not hate on other viewers, because it's just not right. You guys are all here for me, you know? You're all watching the same person. It just wouldn't make sense for you guys to attack one another, and that's another thing that I don't want you guys to do. But yeah, my kitten looks so freaking cute. Yes, you do. I keep getting scared she's gonna turn off the PlayStation because she's right next to it. But, yeah, basically, that's really all I have to say. That's the majority of my life. If you guys want any specific story times about high school, middle school, elementary school, family, my dad, my mom, or whatever, I'll try and make those happen. I don't necessarily know if you guys would want to see that, but if you do, just comment it down below. If I see enough comments, I will. Let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes, and yeah. Leave any comments down below, any questions, or anything that you want to say to me. I go through my comments, especially on my recent videos. I go through the comments daily for a couple days on my most recent video after I upload them. So if you think I won't read your comment, I will. Like I said multiple times, haters, like, just leave it alone. This is definitely not the video to be hating on me for. If you don't like something that I did in another video, comment on that one. You're probably still gonna get blocked and deleted, but you know, it's the thought that counts. So yeah, for all of my subscribers, all 10,000 plus of you, I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching this entire video. If you watched this far, say like lemon bar in the comments, and I'll heart it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Montage.